Hey guys, welcome back. Please leave a like so this video is recommended to others, and hit that subscribe button so you can keep seeing videos just like this.
Watch, I'm gonna turn my camera away and you're gonna hear this stupid pony laugh.
Did a solo overnight shift at Target and this happened. The toy kept laughing at me when I would turn away. The toys can come pre-haunted, I guess. Maybe a ghost attached itself to it at the factory. I bet you there's a bunch of stores that are haunted. Sometimes I do wonder that whenever you're in public, how many times have you seen like a ghost and you don't know it's a ghost because it's full of people? You just think it's a regular person.
Well, this job just got a little more fun. On the 9th floor of a building.
What?
And I'm barely pushing on that. If someone body checks that wall, they're going through, and they probably ain't surviving.
Well, don't set up your bed against that wall. A little caulking and you're good to go. Raise the rent 200%. Yeah, that's called the landlord special. The only special that exists right now. There's nothing else.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
I swear that thing's out here trying to catch squirrels and possums. That's the biggest spider web I've ever seen. A DoorDash driver almost got his car repoed while he was dropping off an order, but he managed to get away. Aw, dang, bruh. He was stalking him. How you gonna try and repo him while he's trying to make the money to make the payment? That's crazy. Oh my god. Must have been following him around all day. That's crazy. That's pretty low, man. That's pretty low. Dude's trying to make the money to make the payment, and they're out here stalking people. I don't know. How do y'all feel about this? I don't think this is cool. That's not cool at all. Hold up there before we get to the rest of the video. Have you ever been brave enough to Google your name and your email? And did you find that dozens of broker sites had all your info just for everyone to see? Worst feeling ever, am I right? And that's why I need to talk to you about today's sponsor, Aura. Whether it's too confusing or difficult for you, or you just don't have the time, Aura can remove all of your information from those shady sites for you. They can even let you know if they find your email, your social, or your phone number on the dark web. And they'll let you know if anybody try to use that information to access your bank account or open up a credit line. They can protect your devices with antivirus software, password managers, and VPNs. And if the worst was to happen, you also get $5 million in identity theft insurance. You can go to my link at aura.com/Ahuevo to try 14 days for free. And that should be plenty of time for Aura to find out if any of your information has been compromised. That way you can stay on top of things and not wait for another company to have a data breach and give you the bad news. And I highly recommend you do this now, because usually the only thing they'll do for you is give you free credit monitoring. If protecting yourself seems like it's too much of a hassle, let Aura do the hard work for you. Avoid all the headaches of getting your data stolen and go to my link at aura.com/Ahuevo to try 2 weeks for free. Thank you to Aura for sponsoring this video, and again, you can get this deal by clicking the link in the description below.
I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond.
Dude, me too. So what's the problem?
The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore.
Oh. Well, what happened to it?
We used to, but we destroyed that technology.
Well, why don't you just build it back again?
And it's a painful process to build it back again.
When you said that just now, did it sound stupid to you?
Kind of.
All right, so let me get this straight. The reason we haven't been back to the moon since 1969 is because we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it again?
I haven't seen anything that indicates the telemetry data is even in existence, and as I said, even if we had it, we don't have the machines to play it back.
So in 50 years, we've gone from the rotary phone to the smartphone that can film in beautiful 4K, We can stream movies while ordering tacos in 10 seconds, but rebuilding a 1960s rocket is just too hard?
Right, we've been unable to track it down. I mean, we don't know where this telemetry data ended up.
Back then we had computers the size of refrigerators that had less processing power than a modern toaster. And today we have 3D printing advanced robotics. But yeah, let's act like the blueprints for the Saturn V rocket were just drawn on a napkin and thrown in the trash. NASA's budget is $25 billion a year, so where is all that money going? What do you think? Does it sound like we won't or we can't?
You can call me a moron, you can call me an idiot, you can call me stupid, all you want, but I don't believe we went to the moon. You can say I sound stupid, but you saw the video. They sound stupid too. We don't have the technology anymore? Okay. Do you know how cool it would be if we had astronauts going back to the moon today, right now? That would be the shiz, bruh. So why don't we?
That boy said, "Oh, oh, oh Lord, hold on, Big Daddy." Hey, all right, man.
Yo, did he twist his ankle?
You gotta call nobody for me, man. We good, people, we good. Yeah. Hey, you a little rat, boy. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That boy said, "Oh."
He twisted his ankle.
Oh Lord. Hold on, Big Daddy. Hey. All right, man.
He immediately turned a snitch on him. He was like, plan B, I'm down. Yo, that dog's about to sue you. Yeah, about to get that Amazon settlement money.
New police body cam video shows how a Washington Starbucks was apparently robbed. The thieves cut a massive hole through a wall. Police say the suspects cut cables, went through cash drawers, and even damaged a safe. The store next to the Starbucks was empty, potentially meaning easier access.
Dang, bro, I knew inflation was bad, but would they steal, like, coffee? Bro, they just made away with, like, raw coffee beans, I guess. You know there was no money in the register. Maybe like 50 bucks.
Tigers appear orange to humans but green to most other animals, which makes them such deadly hunters. One of the oldest rocks in existence, the Murchison meteorite. It's 4,600,000,000 years old and likely existed before the Earth itself had completely formed. This is a behind-the-scenes shot of how the famous Windows 10 computer desktop wallpaper was made. This diver is swimming with the oldest known shark with an estimated age of around 500 years old. A real dinosaur skin from around 70 million years ago recently found in the Hell Creek in Montana, USA. The Ferrari 900 is the only motorcycle made by Ferrari, only one model in the world. This fox froze in a lake and was cut out to be used as a marker to warn others of the danger. The world's most dangerous plant in Australia. One sting lasts up to 9 months on your skin. A preserved human brain from the Iron Age, still intact after roughly 2,600 years. This artist used 650,000 Lego pieces to recreate Claude Monet's Water Lilies painting. This CT scan of a pigeon shows the complex blood vessel system in its head.
Dang, bruh, the deer never had a chance. That tiger disappears into the jungle, but also some dinosaur skin. Doesn't that mean they can clone dinosaurs now? Jurassic Park, here we come. I hope it's a cool dinosaur like a T-Rex, not one of those vegetarian long neck ones. We don't want to see those.
Why Burlington got you wearing the vest again?
Why they got, oh, for protection for the store.
Burlington, you doing them wrong.
Yo, that's messed up, dude. They put Granny as the first and the last line of defense. They got Granny working the extreme version of a Walmart greeter. They trying to sacrifice Granny. Don't be fooled, Granny's strapped. Yeah, she got the thing on her. She got the thing on her, bruh. I sure hope she does.
This is the original footage of an UFO and a plane, filmed in 2008. We have enhanced the quality of the original video. The UFO was so clear that skeptics did not want to believe it is real.
That looks hella fake, bro. That looks So bad. Who thinks that looks real? That does not look real. Looks like the Jetsons apartment building. Yes, that looks like a space yacht. That's an alien carnival cruise, and they're looking at us like we're a zoo.
The man at this furniture store has likely just saved a bunch of children from landing in the hands of a dangerous predator. His name is David, and he works out of a furniture store in Fort Worth, Texas. Another woman that works at the store alongside him was approached by a customer that was requesting something really strange. The woman began to get a really creepy feeling from this guy and handed him over to her colleague. The customer at this store was requesting a triple bunk bed that, instead of twin mattresses, has enough mattress space for 3 children on each bed. He requested 4 of these custom triple bunk beds and an additional 12 mattresses. The employees at the store were really concerned about these strange requests, so they began doing a little digging on the customer. And that's when they found out that he is a level 2 offender, meaning that he's not even allowed around children. The offender's profile also provides the address. So David, one of the men that works at the store, drove over to the customer's house. And guys, he notices bars covering the entirety of the house, front and back. He then discovered that the customer is currently living with someone else that is also on the offenders list, and that the house that they share is located just a half a mile away from an elementary school. David did call police, and police have since arrested this man. And here's David's TikTok page if you want to follow along for any updates.
Arrested? They don't just arrest people for trying to purchase a triple bunk bed. That means my guy did something. Wow. Level 2, there's a ranking. Apparently, man, there's some sick people in this world. I'm about to quit. Is that a freaking doll? Run, Forrest, run. Oh man, that would justify quitting. That probably would be my last straw.
Chris Hansen is now turning his attention to Roblox making a new documentary. Also, the Attorney General Liz Murrill is now suing Roblox. You heard me correctly. Roblox is in deep trouble. Even Louisiana is now joining the fight to sue and ban Roblox in the United States. One of the reasons why is because there's a game on there called Public Bathroom Simulator, and it is just not appropriate for children.
God.
There's even people on here actually exposing these predators, and they're now getting banned because they're vigilantes by Roblox themselves. This is not confirmed yet, but this person is supposedly supposed to work at Roblox, and he was calling people inappropriate names saying it's fake and there's nothing wrong with the game, but there is no predators. But apparently that's not. That's got to be a lie, because there's a lot of stuff going on and it is just too fishy to not investigate. The fact that Chris Hansen is having to literally come out of retirement just to expose Roblox in a new documentary about the child safety issues is insane. What do you guys think about this in the comments down below? And what do you think this can mean for the future of Roblox in the United States? Could it be banned or could it not?
Please have a seat here. Chris Hansen was never retired. My guy's still out here catching dudes. That's so crazy, man. Watch your kids. If your kids play Roblox, watch your kids. Games like that are giving preds way too much of easy access. So if your kids play this, man, you better go delete it off their phone. That time they made a paper mache owl to scare away magpies, but they just began to worship it instead. Well, damn. I'm pretty sure they're criticizing the art. Oh, maybe they're laughing at it. I like their explanation better. They're worshiping it. It's like their own Bohemian Grove. Wait for it. What? He had no clue. What? How do you miss that? Just strolling through life, not aware of all the dangers around him, apparently. Locked in on that walk, bro. Trying to get them steps in.
This is why the Chucky actor is so publicly hated and controversial. He's best known for his work as being the body double for Chucky the doll and Howard the Duck. He was one of the guys in the suit, so like literally the body of the character. When Chucky was running, that was him. For years he signed autographs, he did meet and greets, all representing these films. After he passed away this year, a lot of people have been posting in his memory, but they're not aware of his disturbing past. And what a lot of people don't know about him is he has publicly admitted to trying to meet up with.
Yes, I'm admitting I know it was wrong and it was illegal. I'm admitting that. And I'm sorry.
Why would you turn everything red?
Because this is a whole hookup in the making.
The only way I even know this information is because I was going to buy some stuff that was signed by him, and I was like, why is this so cheap? And then I was reading the comments on Etsy. I would not have known otherwise. I feel like this is not talked about. In 2013, a group of people online confronted him in a sting operation. They posed as year-olds and recorded Ed allegedly agreeing to meet up with them for explicit reasons. He's actually admitted to this about a dozen times. He's never been arrested for this. Even though there are footage and transcripts of this, the LAPD said it didn't meet the filing requirements, which disgusts me. Like, he was planning on doing this. He thought he was meeting up with someone that was that day. He's even admitted that he's short, he has a childlike persona, and he clearly knew how to get close to children. Absolutely horrible and disgusting. I do not honor this man. Come over here for more horror.
Well, damn. There goes another one. So it's not the voice actor. It was the guy that was physically in the costume. Well, damn, that's disturbing. Bro openly admitted to it. Didn't sound like he was ashamed either.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Economy must be bad if they're renting out rooms in the catacombs. Holy crap, dude. They're gonna wake up with one less kidney. I hope it was worth a discount.
She knows he's cute. Look at him. She knows he's cute. Look at him. She knows he's cute.
Oh my god, bro. She thick, bro. Oh my god. Life's not real. Life's not real, bro. We're on a giant rock hurtling through space. But somewhere on that rock, there's a dog with a BBL.
Giving remote tribes access to the internet backfired in more ways than one, and now they're in the headlines once again. Last year, a nonprofit gave Starlinks to a remote tribe in Brazil, hoping to make their life easier. The intentions were that they'd reliably be able to contact emergency responders if needed. But when a society instantly goes from very little to a little bit of everything all of the time, there are unforeseen consequences. 9 months after getting access to the internet, the New York Times visited the tribe to see what changed, and they revealed the majority became addicted. According to village elders, kids were hooked on social media and video games, they stopped helping with resource gathering, and some hardly communicated with their own family. One elder said young men were consuming a lot of 18+ content and becoming more aggressive. As one village elder put it, quote, "They're learning the ways of the white people." Now when the New York Times published this, the news went viral, and now the tribe is actually suing them for $180 million, along with TMZ and Yahoo for defamation. The New York Times has said they intend to vigorously defend against the lawsuit.
When will we learn? Maybe we should stop trying to bring all these isolated tribes into the modern era. They went from not knowing about technology to literally learning one of the most American things ever, and that's suing. Maybe that'll stop us from doing this again. I'm seriously wondering how many times we're gonna hear this story over and over. We're just slowly gonna integrate every single tribe on planet Earth until there's nobody left. I don't know if I believe what they say that it can't jump to humans or other animals. I'm not taking any chances. Are we gonna make it to 2026? I don't know. Maybe the zombie apocalypse happens.
Elon Musk, he seems like insane and chaotic from the outside. Why does he have the boring company? That doesn't make any sense. He's drilling all these tunnels underground. Like, why would he do that? Well, if he wants to go to Mars, humans aren't going to live on the surface of Mars. They're going to live underground. So you're going to have to build massive tunnel complexes underground. Well, why does he have a solar company? You know, he's going to have to be pretty good at building power plants, right? So why don't you build large solar fields? Because there's no real estate problems on Mars. So you can build like a 5 miles solar field on Mars if you wanted. Why is he building a robotics company? Why does he have all these Tesla bots? You're not going to have 5 million humans show up overnight, but you can ship millions of robots ahead of time and use them as your labor force to help build up everything, and they don't need atmosphere or any of these other things. Why does he have an AI company? Well, you need some sort of intelligence to coordinate and run and terraform the planet. Why does he need a battery powered car company? Because you're not going to be running internal combustion engines. There's no fossil fuels to consume on Mars, so you need battery powered cars to be able to drive them around. So it's actually coherent when you see that entire framework. He probably like wrote it all down while drunk, and he's like, this makes so much sense. I'm so smart.
That makes so much sense. South Park was right. They have a really old episode about this. I think it's like 5 years old, where they're basically describing everything this man just said. Dude, I wouldn't doubt it if Elon really does think like that. You would think he would just try to go to the moon first. That seems like an easier task.
What? Ooh, literal.
Who's that?
Who is this?
What?
Happening.
How are they doing that? That looks like it's being projected onto the sky or something. Imagine you're schizophrenic and homeless, or not homeless, but then you see this as you're walking downtown. Getting real dystopian out here. Even the raccoon avoided that one. That might have been something. He looks up at it and then goes the other way. I think you got yourself a ghost. Just another Tuesday afternoon in, well, insert any American city right now. Oh, wait a minute. This is Russian. Oh, all right. I'm glad to see we're not the only ones with these street performers, I guess.
This girl is clearly running away from someone and is scared for her life. But then an employee at the hotel where that video was filmed shared the security footage, and it just makes this whole situation even scarier. Because as you watch the CCTV footage from the hallway, it appears that the girl isn't running away from anything that we can see. She quickly runs onto the elevator and then turns her back and hides her face, almost as if she's hiding from something or she just doesn't want to see what's coming. The elevator door remains open the entire time until she eventually runs out, and then it closes behind her. The only videos uploaded on this girl's TikTok account are the video of her running away that I showed at the beginning, and a video where she explains that a man was following her through the halls of the hotel as she pretended to be on FaceTime so that he would hopefully leave her alone. But according to the CCTV footage that we saw, we can all agree that nobody is seen following behind this girl as she runs away, right? Well, when the employee of the hotel reviews the footage a second time, they notice what looks like a shadow figure walking by. It's not a human, it's just the shadow of someone as they walk down the hall, but nobody is there. In the footage, we can also see two small tables up against the wall. The employee explains how on the tables, the bowls are filled with stones. And suddenly, as he's watching the tape, he witnesses a stone from the table being tossed onto the ground. I don't know if this place is haunted, but I need whoever works here to let me know where it's located so I can make sure I never book a room.
Wait, hold on. Now I want to see more. What is going on here? There's got to be more info. Alright, now we found some more. Took this video the day after she left. Crazy how we found that in her room.
It's like all my stuff is just left here. It's crazy.
What the hell, bro? She left all that in there? That place is trashed.
No, this
is that boba tea?
What the heck is this doing in here?
That girl wasn't.
Yo, hold on, y'all. What? This in here, hold this. Yo, y'all. This is crazy.
Oh my god. What? What?
At least you got some stuff you can take home.
Okay, so maybe it wasn't bullcrap. This seems like a job for the police now. Alright, so not paranormal, but probably something sketchy and serious. Now that could have been evidence, why touch it? Too late now. I was gonna say that girl must be on all the rugs, but maybe not. It seems like her behavior was valid.
Dude, this f***ing bird, whenever it f***ing dives at you, it makes it sound like a f***ing grizzly bear. And I'm in the middle of f***ing nowhere, and I'm like with my camera, and all of a sudden I hear right next to my f***ing head. Scared the ever-loving f*** out of me, dude. Did you hear it?
Hold up.
Did it again, did you hear it?
He's not lying. I guess all the F-bombs are justified. Actually sounds like a bear. Wow.
Okay, this is the wildest, creepiest thing I've ever encountered as a mother. And I'm hoping somebody has answers or where this was from or who makes these. From a quick glance, obviously you can see it's just a girl's cute Easter dress. It came with like matching shorts, and she wore it multiple times around Easter time. From a quick glance, like there's like bunnies and there's eggs and jelly beans and baby chicks. And one day when she was napping, I just figured I would just take a peek and see what they actually said. Want to have an Easter egg hunt under the covers? This coupon entitles you to 1 free peep show. Let's pretend we're rabbits and do whatever comes naturally. This one's kind of hard to read, but something along the line of my tulips want to be on your tulips.
Hold up.
I'll nibble your ears if you nibble mine. And then the weirdest one, you've been the best husband and friend a girl could ever ask for. Like, what the f***? This is sold as a baby girl's Easter dress. Who makes this and why are you selling it? The grandparents can't remember where they bought it, and I've never seen anything like this in my life, but read the fine print.
Gotta be translation problems. That's what I'm choosing today because I've definitely had enough. That would quite literally be the only logical explanation for this. Dress has been removed from Lily & Co. I've never even heard of that company. But yeah, not exactly age appropriate, I guess.
Is that?
Oh man.
That is
That would
absurd.
trip me out so bad. Yes, sir, that is very absurd. I feel like if I saw that in real life, it would make me lose my balance. Bring it around town shelf. Yeah. Brought to you by SpongeBob. Oh my god. Oh, what? Holy crap, bro. Not a good place to be distracted by your phone. Dude could have even fell into the shaft after it rejected him. Holy crap. Add that to your fears of elevators.
You lost the technology to get us to the moon. Where did it go?
They lost the tapes of the moon landing. What you watch when Neil Armstrong climbs off the LEM, One Small Step for Man, that was projected on a wall in NASA, and the networks were like, hey, can we just get the direct feed? Like, no, we're gonna do it this way. Then they lost all those tapes, lost the telemetry. When asked why don't we go back, NASA said, well, we can't replicate that technology. It's too difficult. NASA astronauts saying, oh, we think we found a way now that we can finally get past the Van Allen radiation belt. We already did that, man, didn't we? 17 times, but they lost it.
Unbelievable.
Russia was first to everything. Russia has Sputnik, first man-made satellite, man in orbit, first animal in orbit, first woman in orbit, first spacewalk. It's all first. And you can hear JFK saying, like, no matter how much money we throw at it, we're gonna be second. And then suddenly, 1969, we surpass all of the Soviets and we land on the moon.
Did we?
I don't buy it. For Americans who don't believe that we went to the moon, it's rising every year. I hope I have nothing to do with that.
I'm sure you have something to do with that.
Dude, Wife House is the GOAT. Dude debunks this conspiracy in his episode, but I feel like he still believes we didn't go. The whole moon landing is sketchy, man. I'll say it again. You can call me an idiot. You can call me stupid. I really don't think we went. Well, guys, that's all I have today. Thanks for hanging out with me again. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, you're awesome and I appreciate you. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.